That's the Raging Cajun Dipper here. If you're wondering what I'm dipping today, Skull Bandits. Did not know they sold it around here, so that was pretty cool. Went up to my freaking Walmart, well, local Walmart, the localest as you can get, which is about a 20-minute drive from here. Which isn't that bad because I had to go that way anyways to get Battlefield 4. I have not played it yet. I think I may after this video play it a little bit, see how it is if anybody's on. If they're not, I'm just gonna probably go to bed. I don't know yet. I may just go to bed because it's like 4 or 5 something in the morning. In an instance of that day when I was going to get Battlefield 4 earlier that day, my mom had brought my sister to the doctor. And then went to stop by my stepdad's work to drop off the car, and he was gonna run her home. But we ended up keeping the car for like an hour or two. She comes home and she says, this guy, well, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want nobody to know who he is. But she said, such and I'm just gonna say such and such because it's easier that way. She says, well, such and such is throwing a big ass speaker away. So I was like, alright, well, let's go get it. And I was like, coming out of the trash. It probably doesn't work, which I was damn surprised. I hooked it up to this Micromix MP6 amplifier. It worked good for about, well, the sub still works, but the amplifier is shit. It's an old amplifier. Like after 5 minutes or even 2 minutes or even a second of playing, it'll just like cut the sound off, and it sounds like so low that you can barely hear it. So I was like, what the fuck? Thought it was a speaker at first, and then yesterday I hooked it up. I actually did it yesterday. I didn't do it the day before. I did it yesterday, and so I took that amplifier off, or unhooked it, and hooked my Realistic SDA 2000 up to it. And y'all have seen that amplifier in one of my previous videos that I was making for my friend Army of Dogs. I'm using that amplifier at the moment to power it, and it's working fine. Nothing wrong with the sub or the speaker. So yeah, I was like, cool, what the fuck, why not? So I use it for when I'm working on my four-wheeler. And I dyed my hair blue. I don't feel like getting in the backstory of that. I'll do that later. So yeah, good news about my four-wheeler is I pulled one tires off, or at least one of the tires. I haven't checked the other one yet. And brake lines are still good. The only thing it needs is a new fucking gasket on her seal. Because right now all it's doing is sucking in air. Like when you press the brake, you can see brake fluid coming out. So that's a good sign that it still works. Now whether the brakes are still good, that's a whole different story. So I can cross the brake lines off my list. I need tie rods, new tires, brakes, brake calipers, or, well, maybe not brake calipers and stuff, because I haven't really tested them yet. I gotta get a new fucking seal before I can do anything. But the brake lines are still good, so I can cross those off my list. It's undetermined with the brakes itself. The calipers are fine. I think it needs like a new brake pad or something like that. So yeah. Come to find out, when my she's my ex now. We're not dating anymore. But when my ex-girlfriend's brother or dad came to pick me up, because I think we were going to the mall or something. I forgot where we were going. It was the day I crashed my four-wheeler, of course. And he told my stepdad that that was the right throttle for that bike, or for that four-wheeler. He said those old 80s four-wheelers had those style throttles before they switched to the thumb. The cable's been changed in it, but that's about it. So yeah. But no, the throttle's original. It's an original throttle. I don't know what the fuck's up with the brake line, or the throttle cable. I was like, okay. But whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. This is Raging Cajun Dipper signing out.